Hello and welcome back. In this video, we go into creative workflows with Adobe AI tools, one of the most powerful plugins in the co-work marketplace for anyone working with visual content at scale. By the end of this video, you will have the plugin installed, connected to Creative Cloud, and running real creative tasks entirely through co-work prompts. Before we install anything, let's understand what this plugin actually unlocks. Without it, creative tasks require switching between co-work and Photoshop or Premiere, exporting files, importing results, and repeating that loop for every asset. With the Adobe plugin, co-work can call Creative Cloud's AI capabilities, directly batch editing photos, resizing assets for multiple platforms, applying templates, and even generating highlight edits from video, all from a single task prompt. Installation follows the same three-step flow as every plugin in co-work. Go to Customize, then Plugins, then Browse. Search for Adobe under the Anthropic and Partners section. Click Install, and OAuth window will open, prompting you to sign into your Adobe account. This is what grants co-work access to your Creative Cloud files and AI tools. Once you approve, the plugin goes active immediately. Run the confirmation prompt on screen to verify the connection before starting any creative task. Here is everything the Adobe plugin can do inside co-work. Batch photo editing lets you apply the same style, color grade, or tone adjustment across an entire folder of images at once. Social media asset creation handles sizing and formatting for every platform from a single source file. Template-based design pulls your existing Creative Cloud templates and populates them with the new content. Resizing outputs the same asset in exact pixel dimensions for every channel you need. Video highlight editing auto-selects and assembles the best moments from longer footage. And portrait retouching applies consistent corrections across batches of headshots or product images. Most people think creative work means opening Photoshop, Premiere Pro, or Canva and manually designing things. But today, I'm going to show you a completely different approach. Instead of doing the work, you will learn how to direct the work using AI. We are going to use Adobe's AI-powered tools not as individual features, but as a complete creative system. By the end of this hands-on, you will be able to edit multiple photos in seconds, create social media assets for all platforms, design professional visuals without design skills, turn raw video into highlights, and most importantly, build a repeatable workflow. For this, let's go to our Cloud Cowork. First, you have to go to the Customize section. Then, you can search for plugins over here, Browse Plugins. Go to this section. Then from here, you can install the Adobe for Creativity, which we will be using for this hands-on. I've already added it in my Cloud Cowork. Once this is added, you can go to the settings. You can customize your photos, visuals according to your own brand guidelines. So let's get into that. We'll go back to our chart. Before you start creating anything, this is the smartest step. You're telling the AI how your brand looks, the colors, tone, and the style. Think of this like setting up your design system. We are asking Cloud Cowork to customize the Adobe for Creativity plugin for my company. Use a white and blue color theme, clean modern design with a minimal layout. Optimize outputs for LinkedIn content, educational posts, and AI-related visuals. Ensure all designs follow a professional and consistent brand styles. So over here, you can see that it has opened the Cloud plugin folder, and now it will be creating the skill.md file for these particular styles. If you skip this, every output will look different. If you do this properly, everything will look consistent automatically. Now notice over here, what is happening in the background? The AI is not just answering, it is actually inspecting the plugin. It is reading all the skills one by one. Design, social variation, batch editing, retouching, and the video editing. Now, it is figuring out where do I inject brand consistency. This is very important. It is not blindly applying the changes. It is analyzing the structure, then planning modifications, and then applying them. This is what makes these systems powerful. They understand context and not just commands. Now, look at this. This is not a simple output. It has customized all 6 skills. Let me break this down for you in simple terms. Design skills now defaults to LinkedIn style post. Social variation prioritizes the LinkedIn format. Batch editing uses cool white blue tones instead of warm filters. Retouch gives professional headshots and not just Instagram filters. While the video focuses on educational clips and not entertainment edits. This is how you turn AI from a tool into a system. You can see on my screen how the plugin has been created. Now, in order to make use of it in our future projects, we need to save the plugin to our project directory. After it is saved, we can prompt the model in the same chat in order to create some LinkedIn post. You can see I have prompted the model, create a LinkedIn post design for an AI course using my brand style. Notice something important here. I'm not specifying colors again. I'm not saying white and blue. I'm not saying clean minimal layout because the system should already remember that from the customization step. This is the difference between prompting every single time versus building reusable AI systems. Now, you can see the AI has started processing the request, and this part is very important to observe carefully. Most people think AI instantly generates designs, but actually it performs multiple orchestration steps in the background. Notice this line, used a skill. This means Claude is not responding from memory. It is activating a specialized capability from the plugin. This is where AI agents become different from the normal chatbot. A chatbot gives text and AI workflow execute tools. Now, Claude is initializing Adobe. This means it is preparing the creative environment before generating anything. And look at the next part. It is searching for LinkedIn templates that match my brand style. This is huge. The AI is not randomly generating visuals. It is trying to match platform, brand style, design intent, and business context. This is contextual AI, not generic AI. Now, it says it ran multiple commands in the background. The AI is accessing tools, checking integrations, reading plugin configurations, and preparing design operations. This is exactly how modern AI systems work internally. Now, this is actually a very valuable moment because in real AI workflows, things fail. And knowing how to handle failures professionally is important. Claude is telling us the plugin exists, the customization exists, but the connector is not authenticated yet. This is not an AI failure, this is an infrastructure dependencies. Most AI workflow issues are not intelligence problems, they are integration problems. So, now notice how clearly the AI agent explains the recovery process. It tells us exactly what to do, save the plugin, restart Cowork, connect Adobe, and return to continue. So I did just that. Over here, you can see the Canva has been connected, but Adobe for Creativity still hasn't been connected. This is good AI UX. The system is not just failing, it is guiding the user toward resolution. Now, this line is extremely important. The entire workflow runs inside the conversation. This is where interfaces are evolving. Instead of switching between Photoshop, Canva, Figma, Drive, and email, the conversation itself becomes the operating system. So, after connecting, I tried to attempt it for the second time. You can see I've prompted the model again. And notice something powerful here. Claude already remembers the white and blue branding, the clean layouts, and LinkedIn post design. This is persistent workflow memory. Now, this is exactly what we wanted. You can see how it shows that Adobe for Creativity Connector isn't active in the session yet. But Canva connected, we can create your branded LinkedIn post design right now using that same brand style. The AI confirms that the brand configuration has been loaded successfully. This means our customization worked. We successfully modified the behavior of the plugin. Now, even though Adobe isn't connected, watch what happens next. Claude intelligently falls back to Canva because it detects Canva is available. This is adaptive orchestration. The AI is dynamically choosing available tools to complete the task. Good AI systems don't stop at failure, they reroute. Now, we are getting actual outputs as you can see on my screen. And look carefully at the consistency. Even though Adobe wasn't connected, the outputs still follow. White and blue branding, minimal layouts, and professional LinkedIn styling, which proves the customization instruction persisted across the workflow. Another important concept, the AI is not giving one answer. It is generating multiple creative directions as you can see on my screen. Option 1, option 2, it gave us 4 options in total. This is how professional creative workflows operate. Instead of asking, is this correct? You ask which direction do we want to pursue. Now, the AI moves into collaborative mode. It generated options. Now it asks for feedback before finalizing. This is the future of human AI collaboration. AI generates possibilities, human makes decisions. If you want, you can choose either of these options and iterate accordingly. What you just saw was not simply image generation. You saw plugin customization, workflow memory, tool orchestration, connector management, adaptive fallback systems, and collaborative creative generation. The future of AI is orchestrated systems working together through conversation. So let's get back to our slides now. Before you start using the plugin for real work, it is worth understanding exactly what you are granting access to local file. Local file access covers only the folders you specify. Cowork reads inputs from those folders and writes exports to your designated output path. Creative Cloud Access lets the plugin read your templates, presets, and assets, but it does not touch your Adobe account settings or the billing. Media processing means the plugin analyzes and edits your files for the duration of the task. No data is retained after that task completes. And all of this is revocable at any time from your plugin setting. So, here is the key takeaway from this video. The Adobe plugin is one of the most capable in the marketplace for creative teams. It brings 6 distinct Creative Cloud AI capabilities into Cowork without any app switching. Installation is a single OAuth flow. All 6 capabilities are triggered through plain English prompts, and permissions are always scoped and revocable. In the next video, we'll look at building a custom plugin from scratch for when the marketplace does not have exactly what your workflow needs. See you there. That's it for this video. You now have the Adobe plugin installed, connected, and running real creative tasks inside Cowork. Batch editing, social assets, resizing, highlight reels, all from a single prompt. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.